Good morning and welcome to the Beach House. This is Angie Gallion coming to you from the Beach House with a new review for The Borman Factor, a Nick Borman thriller by Robert Lalonde. This is a book that I actually started at the beginning of the summer when my girls had just finished with school and suddenly they were home all day, and it's actually the book that inspired my series of shorts. Because this book is typical of thrillers, it is very complex, and you really have to be able to pay attention to the characters to figure out how they weave, and that's what makes the book fun. This is a book that I set aside with the promise to myself that, look, if I'm still interested in fall, because, I read a lot, I'm still interested in the fall, if I'm still curious as to what happens in this book, I'll pick it back up and I'll start again. Well, the girls went back to school, and one of the first things I did was pick this book back up because I did want to know. I wanted to know how it ended. I wanted to know how it all tied together, because when I left it, it felt very loose and I couldn't figure out how it was going to all come together. And I've thought about it off and on over the summer, which to me is the sign of a good book. Now, this is a well-written book. It is very dialogue heavy, which I think may be typical of the genre. It is a thriller. It is very to the point, like it's not heavy on descriptions by any means. It really moves along mostly with dialogue. I enjoyed the book. I think that Robert Lalonde has the makings of a series here. Nick Borman is a strong central character with enough flaws that there's a lot of directions that Mr. Lalonde could go. Borman is not one-dimensional, and I could see him doing a lot of different things with him. Mr. Lalonde is currently working on a second book in the series called Jinxed, so be on the lookout for that. You should definitely check out his Amazon author page. There's some information there. He does have a couple other books that are cookbooks and dietary books, which I thought was interesting. And I hope you will check out his work. He's a good writer. Thanks for joining me today. See my full review at angiegallion.com. And next week I'm going to come to you with something a little bit different. So be on the lookout for that. Have a great day.